Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today I want to share something a little more personal with you all. I'm going to talk about some habits that I realized were holding me back in my life and in my work. This isn't me giving advice, and I'm definitely not saying this applies to everyone. These are just things I noticed in myself, and changing them has made a huge difference. So, hopefully, hearing my experience might help you reflect on your own habits too. First up, setting unrealistic expectations. I used to do this all the time, aiming way too high, way too fast. And when I couldn't hit those massive goals right away, I'd just feel super disappointed. What really helped me was making things simpler and more doable. I found that small, consistent steps worked so much better than putting all that pressure on myself. Another big one was letting my phone control my mornings. I used to grab my phone the second I woke up, and honestly, it made my mind feel so chaotic before my day even really started. Now, I try to give myself a calmer start, maybe with some stretching or just taking a few minutes without any screens. It's been a noticeable, positive change for me. Let's talk about a few mindsets that were really holding me back, and maybe you can relate. First, I was always living in someday mode. I kept waiting for that perfect day to begin new things, but guess what? That day never came. Finally, I realized that small actions, even tiny ones, are much better than waiting endlessly. Starting imperfectly has helped me move forward. Next, I got way too comfortable. Comfort is great, but for me, it turned into feeling stuck. I learned that the things I avoid usually hold the most growth. Now I try to lean into small discomforts instead of running away. I also used to avoid the boring work. I used to think that if something felt boring, I was doing it wrong. But honestly, a lot of progress comes from the not-so-exciting days. Showing up consistently, even when it's boring, has built real momentum for me. I was focusing way too much on the problem, replaying mistakes over and over. That just made everything feel bigger and more stressful. Now, I try to shift my focus to simple, practical solutions. Even the tiniest step forward makes a huge difference. Whenever things got tough, I used to think I was doing something wrong, but I've learned that difficult moments often teach me the most. Now, when something feels uncomfortable, I try to ask myself, what can I learn from this? Another habit was obsessing over the outcome. I used to constantly think about results. Will this work? Will it fail? Focusing on effort instead of outcomes has helped me stay calmer and more consistent. The results usually follow on their own. Finally, I realized I was taking in the wrong inputs. What I consumed online really affected my mood. So I got intentional with what I watch, read, and follow. Filling my environment with positive content made my mindset feel healthier. So these were the 9 habits I personally struggled with, and how changing them has helped me grow. Again, this is just my experience. Everyone's journey is different. If any of these resonated with you, let me know in the comments. And if you enjoyed the video, feel free to like and subscribe. It really helps the channel. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.